How many strokes till you shut the fuck up?
I'm sorry, what? Multiversus came out, died, came back, and somehow got worse. This game isn't horrendous or anything, it's just lacking in certain areas. Okay, first of all, why do I have to go to a completely separate menu to lock in a character before queuing instead of it being an option clearly laid out before you hit play? Second, why is the custom game menu so poorly designed? Okay, so let's say you want to do a 2v2 with a full lobby of friends, but you want to switch teams at any point. Well, you can't. You have to kick out a person and then manually invite them back in a different order to play with different teams. You also can't add the people you play with in these lobbies, so if you have another friend join you, you can't just add them directly. Yeah, this isn't that big of a deal, but it does cause the UI to feel inefficient at times. On top of being inefficient, it does look confusing sometimes as well. Just look at the shop. They cranked up the monetization in this one quite a bit. The store page has to be one of the greediest things I've ever laid my eyes upon. Holy shit. Did they put all of their effort during the year-long hiatus into the store page, bro? The game literally customizes the section to tell you what to buy. This might sound a bit weird, but there's also just too much to spend your money on in this game. You can buy character skins, ring outs, announcer voice packs, banners, the characters themselves. Yeah, it's one of those games where progression is handled through currency instead of just playing the game. So to unlock a character in this game, you can either spend Glebium or character tokens. Now, yeah, this doesn't seem that bad. You get to pay for the characters directly or just play the game, but it takes forever to get tokens in this game. On top of that, you can't even test out characters in the training mode, so you would never know if you'd like a character before you purchase them. So if you ended up wasting your time buying a character you don't like, then womp womp, you're gonna have to play the game a million more hours or fork over some real money. Similar to every other multiplayer game in this generation, it has a battle pass. The progression for this battle pass is very, very weird. You don't get any EXP for the battle pass from playing the game. You have to complete specific challenges that you get. I have no idea why they did this. This is so backwards in design. Now for the gameplay itself, it's alright. As someone who plays platform fighters quite a bit, something about this game just feels off. Can you explain to me how the hell the movement feels stiff and robotic, but somehow too floaty at the same time? Does that make any sense? The air movement in this game is by far the worst part though, which sucks because in this genre, the air combat is typically the most fun part of the game. In this game, it's like you're controlling the stick inside a gear shift, just clank, clank, clank. There's no fluidity to the movement at all, and the characters have no weight to them. That's it, that's the problem, weight. There's no weight to anything in this game. Everything feels like it launches you at the same speed with no acceleration, which makes it incredibly hard to gauge how powerful an attack actually is. On top of that, 90% of the heavy attacks in this game don't feel like they're heavy at all. Like, just look at Shaggy's kick. This shit hits like a train, but visually it looks like you're slowly coasting across the screen. Every time I get a kill with an attack at the top of the stage, I'm like, really? Did that attack really kill? Spiking in this game is also very underwhelming. It barely feels like there's any impact when you hit someone with it. They really need to touch up on these physics if they want the game to feel a lot better. As it is now, put me in a room with this game, Smash Bros, or even Brawlhalla, and I'm picking the other two. One other thing that I find underwhelming about this game is the stage selection. A lot of the stages just have really annoying geometry and stage hazards, and you can't choose what stages to play in the online modes. Speaking of online, there's still no ranked mode. Okay, so we don't have ranked on the full release. Let's see what else we have. So we only have 1v1 and 2v2 online, which is fine, I guess. There's a bit of extra content here with the rifts. Okay, so if these let you pick your character when you select them, why doesn't online let you? Anyways, these are sort of like a story mode where you fight against characters or playing as a tank. This is fine, not groundbreaking or anything like Subspace Emissary, but yeah. Now I know I've basically been shitting on this game the entire time, but I do want to say it's completely fine. Most of the gripes I have is just me playing other games in the genre, so things that feel off in this game really stick with me. The game is still fun though, especially if you play with friends.
I'm not playing Iron again. This game already feels slow. Every input I do feels like it's 20 seconds delayed.
What's that? What's that sound? Did you put it on time?
Maybe.
Who's the leader?
What? How did I lose? How do you play Morty? Oh, Plumbus.
My teammate's playing a character he don't know how to play.
You actually need to be a genius to play Morty.
Yeah,
oh my
can
god.
you deliver it to me?
Oh my god, if we
Win.
clean, we're gonna win, man. Cleanly stop them if you don't die. I pressed to keep jabbing and it just... Now Krim is working. Krim, chill. I'm sorry.
Rematch, that's so cool.
Yep.
Just kill it.
Oh, okay. And that's enough of this game.